All right, I got another quick tip for you guys. We're going to be talking about hitting some knockdown wedges. Now, when I personally say hitting knockdown wedges, I'm not actually saying hitting them to 5 feet high. I just mean a wedge shot that's not a full swing. Something that's knocked down, if we can use that colloquialism, knocked down off a full shot. Okay, so to start things off, you can use any preference to this, but for today's example, I'm going to be using my 50-degree wedge. It's right in between my 47-degree pitching wedge and my 56-degree sand wedge. I like to use my 50-degree wedge exclusively for these knockdown or half wedge shots. There's no really rhyme or reason to that. I just prefer to having one wedge around the green and one wedge for my knockdown shots. Now, we can throw a little advocate in there. We're going to call these the Chase Knott Special. Good buddy of mine and friend of the channel, Chase Knott, taught me a long time ago to start using these half wedge shots in order to get closer to pins, to control spin, control flight. And with that, as time has went on and as I've gotten better at these shots, I've actually seen my scores get better and better. And so that's why I'm kind of demonstrating these shots to you today. Without further ado, we're going to be demonstrating what I like to call the Chase Knott Specials. Okay, so getting over the ball, I choke down just a little bit. That's totally your preference. You don't have to do that. I learned this as a way of having a little release drill is what I call it. You know, we like to get to here with our swing, get to impact with a little bit of shaft lean, and release it. Now, that's all personal preference for me, just the way that I learned to do them. Move my shoulders. It's not a full shot. I guess I feel like I just move my shoulders enough to get the club parallel. I shift my weight back to the left, focus on impact, and release the club. That's what I like to call as the Chase Knott Special. You can use these as you would like. You can hit them harder, you can hit them lower. The one tip I will add, if you guys watched the last wedge video, it'll be posted right here. And in that video, I talk about using the bounce of the club. You can do these even on knockdown wedge shots. You can use that bounce as your friend. It'll kind of help you with your strike. One tip that I will add is that not all the time when I want to hit knockdowns am I really trying to drive the golf club into the turf or the mat, for instance, what I have here. What I found when I do that, the club gets a little high on the face and it gets a little bit harder for me to control. A good way around that is to almost feel like you're sweeping the wedge, or sweeping the ball, rather, off the wedge and off the turf. That will get the ball lower down the club face and will actually control the spin and the launch a little bit better. Let me hit a couple shots and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so like always, we want to get our target just over the chicken coop, get that target committed, and go ahead and pull the trigger. Just over the chicken coop with a little bit of draw. I'd be happy with that, knowing that my tendency always is to have a little bit of a draw. So maybe try these little knockdowns, little wedges, and let me know what you think. All right, guys, as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or concerns or any tips that you want to add to these, let me know down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.